Guys, I have a confession about my reaction videos. Now, before I mention it, I just want to have like a little bit of a meta conversation with you guys instead of just doing a regular reaction video. Kind of talk about my thoughts and how I've been feeling lately. So yes, I do have a confession about my reaction videos. And no, they're not fake, okay? They never been fake. They've always been super genuine since day one. That's always been the premise of this channel, and to give critical reviews. But my confession is, I hate my reaction videos. Well, at least all of them except for this year. So look, I pride myself in a channel that promotes like what I think is the best music, right? And also I'm there to give constructive feedback. That's always been the premise. Genuine reaction reviews actually give some constructive criticism where it's needed, at least in my opinion, right? Because of this, I've always felt like a music review channel. I've never really felt like a reaction channel. I know that sounds really weird, but that's how I've always felt. But this year, things are very, very different, because in January, I made a post, at least on Instagram and on Discord, but I also was talking about it on the podcast with Rachel Reacts. And that happened in January, where I was kind of mentioning that I need to make some severe changes to my channel because I feel like I kind of was plateauing with my channel. It wasn't growing, so I had to do a lot of things differently this year. I think a lot of you guys noticed who've been following me for a long time, but you know, to break it down and really be transparent with you guys is like, I changed my entire thumbnails. I got rid of the purple border. My titles are different. I've taken down like 400 of my videos, like a lot of you guys know. My branding is just different. Like there's no more purple. I got rid of the tagline, let's fucking do it. So I changed a lot of things, but one significant change I did is my editing style. Now, it might not seem like a lot because the premise is still the exact same. It's still the intro, reaction, then review. But it's all these little nuanced changes that I've done that have really made me fall in love with what I'm doing again. And that's what I really want to talk about. I just really feel like I want to just express how I'm feeling lately. Now, a lot of you guys probably noticed this editing style, but let me break it down what I'm trying to do with my reaction videos. And essentially, early last year, I was on TikTok and I was trying to differentiate myself from other reactors on TikTok. So I started fitting my screen in mobile form. And then also I realized that TikTok and mobile content, the attention span is much shorter. So I have to make quicker edits. So I would go back and forth between the music video, then me, and then these zoom cuts and make it a lot more enticing. So I actually was doing TikTok for a while, but wasn't promoting it because I didn't want people to copy my style until like I built up a bit of a following. And yeah, so I built up a following, and then I noticed other people kind of using some of my similar ideas, and I'm flattered. I actually think that's a good thing. And why is because if we're pushing each other in the reaction scene and making more interesting content rather than these static videos, I think that just helps elevate the reaction community and makes it feel less lazy. So, you know, what I did for my YouTube channel was I took that editing style and brought it over to my own YouTube videos. So a lot of you guys have probably noticed, I don't really see a lot of comments, so maybe this is why I feel inclined to kind of talk about it. But essentially what I'm doing is editing my videos in a way where I capture the way I felt about the song or what I'm looking at in my eyes. So my sleep token videos are really good for that, because say if I'm like looking at the chat, I'll zoom in on the chat, or if the song comes in at a special moment, I'll cut to the song and then I'll cut to my face with like a slow zoom cut. Like all this is intentional. I'm working alongside the pacing of these songs. So in a way, I'm also editing alongside the music video. So if the music video has a bit of a fade out, blackout, my reaction fades out to blackout too. Now, all this editing has taken much longer for me to make these videos, at roughly an hour longer to make these videos, but I love it. I'm so happy with the content I'm putting out. And I think the 100,000 subscriber milestone kind of just speaks for itself. Like, thank you guys. Holy crap. My channel has blown up this year. And I think it's a lot of these changes actually were risks, but they actually have paid off. And why I'm so happy with my content, I'm just falling in love with what I'm doing, is like, I actually watch my reaction content now. I never used to. I used to cringe at my reactions, but now I actually enjoy watching my reactions for once. And I'm happy about it because I love editing. I love making movies, short films. I used to a lot back in the day when I was a kid, and I actually made a student film and entered it into a festival too. Like, I love editing and I love like movies. So just the fact that I actually can turn like a reaction content where it's like static image and make it a little bit more engaging has just been so fun for me. You know, for 4 years I've been doing like the zoom cuts and stuff, but like this time it feels just different. I really feel like my editing has made the songs really come to life through my reactions. Now I sound like I could be talking out of my ass a little bit, but that's just genuinely how I feel. Point of all this video, it might seem a little bit nonsensical, but like I said, I just want to have a transparent conversation about how I'm loving what I'm doing. I want to thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, and the fact that, you know, this editing style is also, I'm seeing other people kind of borrow some of the same ideas that I'm doing now. And again, I think that's cool because it helps elevate the reaction community a little bit more when we're all like kind of pushing each other a little bit, right? Yeah, so another thing that I want to talk about is just like I've seen comments and videos about reaction channels are dying. No, my channel has best numbers I've ever had are so far this year. I think just social media is changing. Mobile content is where it's going at. That's why shorts are a thing. That's why I've been making a lot more shorts lately. I think a lot of you guys can assume this, but no, reaction content, what I believe about reaction videos is they're the new reviews. I truly stand by that because watching someone go, holy shit, to a breakdown says so much less, but speaks so much more than actually breaking down the section and going like, oh, I loved it when the dotted notes came in at the half measure and just felt a little bit punchy through that extra mix and compression. Like, sure, that sounds cool, but I think there's something actually just people can connect with by going through a genuine reaction saying, whoa, this is sick. So the point is, reaction videos, they're not dying. I'm loving what I'm doing, and I think you guys are loving it too. I think the reaction scene at the moment is just getting a little bit less lazy. You know, I'm seeing a lot of my reactor friends that focus on editing and reviewing the songs, and I just love that. I love what this community is becoming. And no, reaction channels are not dying. Instead, just social media is changing too. You know, I've seen fitness influencers and like podcasters kind of say the same thing. YouTube videos are just kind of hard to pull in the same kind of views. It's just the way that the world is going right now. But now reaction videos, they're not dying. But guys, this seems like a long-winded video of me just saying I love what I'm doing. Thank you for the support. I did hate my reaction videos. I can't watch any of them from 2022, 2021, 2020, and 2019. Like only this year I actually can watch my reaction videos and just not cringe at what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the videos, so I'm going to continue to edit these videos in this kind of way. Do my best to not over edit them. I think that's the key point. You don't want to over edit the videos. I've seen one person say like, I just want to see your face. Quit cutting to the song. I think that was one negative comment that I've seen out of like this entire year for my editing style. But generally, I think you guys are loving it. The subscriber count is kind of like the data to measure that you guys are enjoying it. So look, I'm going to keep grinding. Let's hope the second half of 2023 is just as good as the first half. But on that, thank you for tuning in. Till next time. Peace.